Okay guys, welcome to What's Life. Today let's discuss about the difference between need and greed. Now before you get into the video, please like the video and get down and subscribe to the channel and get down in the comment section to say I subscribe. We will personally try to reply to each and every comment in the comments. Now let's get on with the video. Now, the difference between need and greed. Now, this is a very important topic in my opinion because there's a very what do I say? There's a very bad top thinking in our minds that if we fulfill all our greeds, then we will be happy, which is ridiculous because our greeds are never fulfilled. In our whole life, there are many desires that have been fulfilled from our childhood, adulthood, and whole life actually. Many have been fulfilled, but we've never felt that anything is enough. No matter how many things go right, we only concentrate on the bad things that go wrong. That is the reason we are unhappy in life. There's a thing said about need and greed, and it is that if the needs of all the people in the world have to be fulfilled, there are more than enough resources in the world. But to fulfill the greeds of only one person, there are not enough resources in the world, which shows that the wants inside a human being are never vanished, no matter how much they get. Now the question comes why it is like this. But that is because we have been taught like this from childhood. We have been taught to accumulate money, accumulate desires, to fulfill our desires as much as possible. But we need to understand that the requirements are, if our needs are fulfilled, we have to be happy. We should be happy. There are so many people whose needs are not fulfilled. So if we are not happy by fulfilling our needs, we will not be able to act out of happiness in our own life. The difference between need and greed is very huge. Like having food is a need, but then having tasty food, having fried foods, having foods like that is an desire, greed, which is unnecessary to us. We need to be able to live without our greeds as well. Like there's no problem in having a lot of money or having a lot of good cars or bikes or whatever. There's no problem with that, but we must know how that we should be able to live without them as well. They should be a privilege and not a need. They should be an option and not a compulsion. We need to have that much in us, because if we don't have that, then on some day out of something, which is very possible, if we lose everything that we have, our cars, big houses and everything like that, then we can't be happy. Then we just can go in depression, we can go finished. But then that's not true. We must know what our basic needs is. We must be ready to live in the most miserable of conditions, because it's very possible that one day that might happen. And there's no problem with that, because if our basic needs are fulfilled, then I think we can again come back to the top level. But then for that we need happiness in it. If we are not happy with our basic needs fulfilled, then when we lose everything, then we lose everything inside of us as well, not just outside of us. So we need to understand that in everything the basic needs are the most important thing. The greeds are unlimited. Like even in a family, if there is a husband and a wife, and if the husband tells the wife that I want to go to a foreign country to earn this amount of money, then the wife will comply to it, which is kind of not so good, I think, because in love, in marriage, the most important thing should be to stay together. But then the need for, I don't say need, because if I can understand the need was there, but then just for greed, people just kind of want more and more and more, which is ridiculous in my opinion. I mean, we need to know what are our needs and what are our greeds, because if we know what are our needs and what are our greeds, then even in the worst of situations, we can be happy by just fulfilling our needs. And if we are happy when our basic needs are fulfilled, then we act out of happiness, act out of gratefulness, we act out of compassion towards other people, which is gonna take us to a top level, which is gonna give us more money than we ever wanted, which is going to give us even more than we ever wanted. If we concentrate on what we want, we won't get more than what we want. life gives us what we deserve, not what we want. We need to understand that, because people pray to God just to get more and more and more, but then that's ridiculous again. People just going back to God, they want this, they want that, instead of trying to deserve it. And to deserve it, we need to know what is important in life. There's a big difference between need and greed. So thank you guys. We'll talk about it later. There'll be other videos I'll post in the future. Like the video. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, like I said, and yeah, write comment in the section below that I subscribed. Thank you.